Hello, 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 hello. Do I need this? Laser module guide, I might need that. How's everyone doing today? It is Saturday night. I feel all right. Things are good, at least for now. It is hot AF. We're under a heat wave. We'll see how it goes. I should probably open up the plan for tonight. Downloads. Where are you at? Assembly guide. There we go. There we go. Assembly guide. Ooh, look at this. Ooh, overlay. Get back on. So yeah, it's been we skipped yesterday on the build stream because two things. One, I didn't want to be doing CNC stuff at night because people are eepy and it's rude. So instead we did CNC stuff yesterday. So that means big printer building stuff today. And I bled for this stream. Look at my Bobo. Look at my Bobo. That Bobo is from running 40 feet of HDMI cable across the ceiling. So that now, look. Look, we have a proper camera on this side of the garage. Look, actual 60 FPS and high frame rate and actual autofocus. Yeah, a camera. Who would have thunk it? I know, it's amazing. Look, it's got autofocus. Ooh, focus. Autofocus. How cool is that? How cool is that? Although it actually shows off how bad the lighting is. That's the thing. You get the better camera, and the better camera shows off the worst lighting. So it is what it is. But I don't... Here, let me just pull up the stream on here. Just so I can chat while I'm over here. Although, I don't know how much of the stream will actually be on this side of the wall. But if all goes well, eventually there will be a camera stationed on this side for later down the line when this side becomes more of an actual workspace. There's a solution for the hot... Oh, I know. I know. Believe me, I know. I'm working on it. The budget's a little tighter than I thought it would be. We're working on it though. I know that's actually that camera right here. This is actually the camera from downstairs. That's the camera from the stream room downstairs. I keep it on a quick disconnect so I can pull it if I need to. So I just pulled it up here, which sucks because the plan is this week we're probably going to stream from the basement anyways. Budget, yeah, tax time was not that fun this year, put it that way. Yeah. The YouTube economy is in shambles right now. Also, budget? What budget? While I buy Gunpla stuff. Speaking of, this week, member stream, this week coming up, will be the member stream. And, yeah, we're building a Gundam. I bought a Gundam kit, so we're gonna do that. And I spent it on, no, I did not. It's just waiting on the proper time to spend the money, put it that way. In terms of budget, there is a budget. It's just the YouTube economy has been in shambles lately. So it's more, how do I phrase this to make it sound like I know what I'm doing with money? I'm waiting until there's more stability before I blow a big hole in the budget by putting an AC unit out here. I can do it right now. Like I can go buy one now, but if something were to happen in the next month, then I'd be a little concerned. I don't want to, because I keep the YouTube money separate, right? Somewhat, sort of. I'm not good with money. If I was good with money, I wouldn't be doing this. I would have bought Bitcoin in 2011. So what are we doing? Yes, we are working on the Venture XL. If you don't know what the Venture XL is, that's the Venture XL. It's a big printer. It's 600 by 600 by 600. It's about 1 meter square. Is a big boy. Is a big boy. Is LDO sending me a stealth changer kit? I believe so. I may have to talk to Jason just to make sure. It's going in this guy. This is tall boy. This is getting the stealth changer. So speaking of stealth changer, let's build a Stealthburner. That's what we're doing today on the stream. And that's what we're gonna do. So again, we'll get into it. I don't know how long the stream's gonna go today. It is quite hot in my garage. We are under a heat wave right now. It's hot AF everywhere. How many tool heads will fit in the frame? Tallboy, I should get 4, 5, I believe 5. It's a 330 frame. It's an oddball size frame. It's bigger than a 300. It's bigger than a 300. So I'm gonna have to probably do some finagling and make my own extrusions, but it is what it is. But I believe you only need like 1 extrusion in the front for it. I'll make it work. We'll make it work. What else? What else? YouTube disclosure. Fysetc sent me this kit. The kit, right? How do I do this? This kit right here that we're building, Fysetc sent it to me. Not being paid for this build series, but I do get to get the kit at the end of it. So there we go. We are giving away a spool of filament of Polymaker. Link in the video description. Enter for your chance to win. We're going to be doing the draw of that at the end of the stream, either 11 p.m. or earlier if the stream ends earlier. Also, while you're down there, don't forget to like the smash button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell. If you want to be cool, become a channel member or give channel memberships to others. Or hey, do you want to go shopping? Go buy stuff using the affiliate links. We got new ones for Vision Miner and some other cool stuff. So go shopping. Everyone likes shopping. Vision Miner, you actually save some money. Okay. Behold, printer parts. We are building printer today. We are building this guy today. I think my screws are on the other side. Let me go grab my box of screws. I'm probably gonna need my box of screws. I might need some other stuff too. Probably gonna need this. So this is all my screws. I'm probably gonna need the hot end and the PCBs. So that, this, hot end. I think that's about it. I think that's it. That looks about it. Okay. There we go. Oop. There we go. Is there a price for the kit already? For the Venture XL kit, I believe there is. I believe it's around 2,000 USD. I don't have an affiliate link for it because I don't do affiliate links on things that I haven't built and tested and whatnot. But there is a kit if you do want one. There should be a link in the video description if you are interested in getting one. Let's take a look. These are the printed parts that come with this kit. They're shiny. They are ABS, but they are shiny. That's shiny ABS. I mean, they're functional. They are shiny though, but they are functional. They're functionally shiny. Get my heat set press because we're going to need to do some heat sets. I'm going to need you. I need to reprint this. I dropped it and it broke and I glued it back together and it works, but it's not the same. Stealthburner. Yeah, we're doing a Stealthburner. Why? Because how can I review the kit if I don't use what comes in the kit? And the kit comes with a Stealthburner, so we're going to build a Stealthburner. So we got to put a bunch of heat sets and stuff. So that'll be the first thing we do today. So let's get all the screws. So while I'm getting everything ready here, the iron's heating up, which helps if you turn it on. What y'all been up to? What's going on? What's exciting? Is anyone watching right now at Murph? I don't think so. I highly doubt people are at Murph right now. But if you are at Murph, hello. Something fell and I don't know what. Hopefully it's nothing important. Many it isn't long. The tool head board. Well, this does come with a fan on the tool head board, so the after dark stuff. Yeah, by now it's about drinking time at Murph. Part of me wishes I had gone. Part of me is like, why didn't you go to Murph? And then another part of me is like, the last time you traveled for an event, when you came back, your channel dropped 100 viewers per stream, and you lost money on the trip. And it's like, oh, okay, yeah. Okay, so heat set. That's heating up. So we'll start with this one. Wait, what? Oh, this one. Asking about the fan itself. Oh, well, hopefully it lasts a bit longer than the last Fysetc kit. The last Fysetc printer I built, which is actually, it's a Trident that will get Index eventually. All the fans died on it. All the fans died. Now, granted, that's not Fysetc's fault. It's whoever Fysetc got the fans from. But all the fans died. So it's one of those things. Okay, yeah, it's definitely ABS parts. Dude, I went to the mall today. A mall, I know. It is insane right now because... Is that a heat set in the bottom there? Why would you put a heat set in the bottom there? That doesn't make sense. Heat set there, heat set there, heat set there. Why would you put a heat set in the filament path? Why would it show that heat set? There goes a heat set. Like this is the heat set that always you screw up because you got to put it on an angle. And you always melt that little bit. Filament cutter? Oh, it's for the filament cutter. That's right. That's right. This kit does have a filament cutter. So I guess we do put a heat set there. I guess we do put a filament heat set there. Okay, put a heat set there. Use a soldering iron to heat weld and printed parts, printouts, chain anchor that. Okay. It's over 100 degrees here in Denver. Yeah, it's... Right now, where I'm at, we are currently, it feels like 28 Celsius outside. Monday, they're calling for 37 Celsius. That's hot. Okay, so we got that one. This one here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's a lot of heat sets. Never used them. I mean, to be fair, that kit I built like 2 years ago, so it's hard to say, you know, oh, what it's like now. But 2 years ago, when I built the kit, that was the problem I had. So that's kind of the downside, is like when you do a video or a review or something, they're products of the time, right? So once you put the content out, the content's out. You can't like go back in time and re-edit the video and re-upload it with like new information, right? So it's kind of like, once you put the video out, the video's out. So it's like, if they address issues and that now the kits are fine, well, the problem is, it's like, when you look up the video, you find the video of, you know, people getting the first revision back when, oh, there's problems with it or whatever. Not the, oh, hey, we fixed everything. I've never built one of these with a filament cutter, so this will be fun. I haven't built a Stealthburner with a filament cutter in it yet, so this will be the first time. Go. So we got 1, 2, 3, and that's on the back. 4, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. There we go. Okay. So that's that one now. And now we have which one is this? What is that piece? Is this that piece? No, that's an end piece. Where's that piece? Am I missing a piece? Okay, there's... What the heck? Mine don't look like this at all. Wait. Okay, so that's... Okay, that's that. And then where does... Mine don't look like this. Oh, wait, no, that one's this. Okay, this goes like here. Just 3 blocks. There we go. There we go. Okay, there's that one. Now is... I'm missing a piece. I don't have this piece. And mine looks different. Oh wait, no, that's that. And then we have, yeah, I don't have that piece unless it's in a different bag. It is in a different bag. It's in the, oops, we sent you the wrong stuff bag. You blew a fuse in your air conditioner disconnect box. That's not good. So I'm assuming we don't need you. Probably gonna need you. Gonna need you. Need you, but not you. And then this guy. There we go. Portland. Yeah, it's really cold on the West Coast right now in like Oregon. In the great state of oregano. There we go. Okay, I believe that is that now. It was weird not seeing. Honestly, I probably could have pushed to get a sponsor to go, but I don't know. The problem is it's hard to make content from there because, like, other than like doing a video just kind of showing off people's stuff, like when I go to events, I like covering new tech. Like, it's cool seeing people's projects and whatnot, but like I would just show them off on a live stream. Like I'll sit down and do a video with people sometimes if it's I do the content I like doing. That's kind of my thing. Oh, actually I got a few more here. I gotta put more heat sets in. I'm not done with the heat sets. So like last year when I went, I did a live stream and I did one video. I maybe made 50 bucks. 2 nights in a hotel, you know, driving for 8 hours. It's... Last year I went just to hang out with people. And the thing is, less and less people are going to Murph. So, like, it kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Plus, if I had gone to Murph, we wouldn't be building a printer tonight. Murph is becoming more maker show. Yes. Murph is becoming more just like people hanging out and showing off their prints instead of a full-on like rep fest, which nothing against that. It's just, you know, it's a different type of content and it depends what you're looking to get out of the event. Like it's two things. One, companies are less likely to make the trip there now because there's, you know, there's the other rep fest. It's just, it's hard to justify the trip. It's hard to justify the trip, and it's because you got to fly into Chicago, rent a car. It's a relatively long drive from Chicago to it. But yeah, it's location. Like, I know some people have tried to get him to move it to a different location, but is what it is. Is what it is. I don't know which one I'm supposed to be using here, because both of these are 3. Always fun when you're putting in a heat set and your hand is like right on another heat set you just put in and you're like, okay, that's hot. There we go. And this guy. This installed XCOM. Which XCOM? Like the new one or the original? You know what's funny? I've played the original XCOM. Like, when I was a kid, I had like an uncle that had the original XCOM on his computer. So when we'd go over to his house, I would play it, and then I ended up buying it on Steam like 10 years ago or whatever. Whenever it was like, I seen a thing. It was like, oh, XCOM on Steam, the original. And that game is save scumming personified. You pretty much have to save scum to beat that game. Like, it's the original is such a crapshoot. And then I think I have the remake. I think I own the remake, or the new one. It's not really a remake when it's an entirely new game. Just, but. Okay, so now we need to build this. I do not like these instructions. Let's find all my metal gear. Colonel. Look at all these bags. Only allows saving certain points in the game these days. Dude, just let me F8, F5, F8. Just let me quick save. Like, I'm an adult. I have a kid. Stuff happens. I just want to save. Just let me save. So it looks like these gears, I don't know which gear set these are, but these are the gears they give you. They have, they're not, what's it called? They're not herringbone, but they mesh together, synchro mesh or whatever, or not synchro mesh. It's, instead of the gears being flat like this, they're angled. Okay. So that goes in there with that, and then an M316. Okay, I'm assuming I got to seal M3 screws from my screw bag. So we get that out. Helical? Is it helical? Helical gears. There you go. That's the word I was looking for. Me speak English good. that guy. How is this even supposed to go in there? Oh, they got bearings on the end. Okay, so there's a little... So these are a little different. Normally these would have a pin bearing through them, but these use like little bearings on each end, it looks like. And then the pin goes through. Okay. Now. Okay, so where's the other one? So it goes like that. That's an M316. Where's R2? It's inside. It's in my computer room. Because I brought it inside to show the little guy. Okay, so right about there. So that's the idler. And then the next part, we need plate. We need this guy. I really don't like these images. If you haven't built one of these, like, where does it tell you there should be a bearing under this? This doesn't tell you there should be a bearing under there. Like, step 6 needs to flatten micro switch. Oh, there's a micro switch in there. Why is there a filament cutter? Yeah, like, I don't like these instructions. Because, like, if you didn't know that, hey, there should be a bearing in here, you just look at this and go, oh, okay. But there should be a bearing. And it's catching on something. What are you catching on? What are you catching on? What are you catching on? Catching on something. Oh, this right here. There's a little bit right here where there's a heat set. And just a little bit of plastic melted into that. There we go. Okay, that goes there. And then this just goes next to it, but like, what is holding it in place? Is it just floating there? Just goes. What? Okay. 3. Like, luckily I've built this before, so it's not, I'm not completely in the dark here. But I'm like trying to follow this as best I can. And I'm looking at the images and I'm like, I get it. And then it just goes, oh, hey, there should be another bearing on this, by the way, just so you know. Yeah. Okay, let's put this together the way I would. So we're gonna put that bearing in. So you're gonna go like that, and you're gonna go in here, and then you're gonna go. Oops, in there. Okay. So it goes like this. So you go in here. And that goes in there. Why do I feel like I'm missing a piece? Oh, because there is a piece I'm missing. I should have the latch in here. Because you should be here. So you go there. You go there. You go there. And then you go on top. There we go. Come on, line up. Get in your hole. Why don't you want to go in your hole? I just want to... There you go. Okay. That is that. And then... M3, 25, and 30, and an 8. I really don't like these. M3, 25s. I really don't like these instructions. I do not like these instructions. One, two, three. Yeah, at least it's a cutter version, so there's something different to it. But still, it's very much a, like... What are you doing here? Oh, wait, no, that's M330. This one's M330. M3. This one's M325. Get in your hole. How many have I put together? Quite a few. The thing is, I'm trying to follow the instructions because 2 reasons. One, I haven't built one of these ones before. This is the a one with the filament cutter, so I haven't built this kind before. So I really want to make sure I'm following the instructions to make sure I do it right, because there are some different components. But also, because I'm trying to find problems with the instructions, which we're finding. Hello from Goshen. RS Makes, are you on the floor right now at Goshen? Or are you back in your hotel? If you're on the floor, tell everyone I said hi. Now we need an M330. M330. Oh, you're back at the hotel. How are the hotels this year? Are they pretty good? I'm just gonna grab one from stock. How's the weather? How is it swampy again this year? I'm assuming. It's always hot. Wait. M330, and that just sticks right out the back? Okay, that just sticks out right out the... And what goes... here? We don't put this one in? Why would we not put that screw in? And then it magically appears. No screw. Okay. No screw. No screw on step 5. No screw on step 6. And then it just magically shows up. So it shows no screw, and then it just magically shows up later. Okay, I'm assuming it's an M325. Floor in the building was quite wet. Yeah. They need a better venue. They need a better venue. Like, it's got to be cheap. That venue's got to be cheap. Like, they must not have to pay much for it. Do I have any plans to update to GitHub? I'm going to make a list and send it to them. As for me updating the GitHub, that would require me knowing how to use GitHub. I do not know how to use GitHub. Okay. There we go. Okay. Open source printer after getting, I'm like, why do I even bother with them? Steve, it really depends on what you're looking to get out of a printer. I like the fact that, hey, this VORON that I built in 2020, I can go ahead and throw a complete tool changing system on it, or an AMS system on it, or I could do whatever the hell I want to it. It's a higher barrier to entry. I'm going to argue that the barrier to entry is not as high as some people think, depending on what kind of open source printer you get into. You get into something like a VORON, you're hopping over a fence this high, whereas it's like you're building a complete custom DIY tool changer from scratch that you're designing on your own. Okay, that's a pretty big fence. Okay, so there's that. But it's just, you know, once you get over that little barrier, you're in a big open field now. You're not in your little walled garden of Bamboo going, well, actually, this firmware update now breaks this functionality that you like. And you can use it, but you have to enable this mode, which removes these features for your safety. So it just depends what you want to get. Here's the thing. Does the tool do what you need it to do? If so, you're fine. I like having more control and freedom to use tools the way I want to use them. But if you just want something that makes plastic mode, I know a bunch of people that do cosplay and props, and they don't care about the printer. For them, they just want to buy it, take it out of a box, and print plastic thing. They don't want to faff around with a printer, and that's a perfectly valid statement. I fully understand that. But some people like a little bit more control and freedom over how they use stuff because they want to be able to do more with it. It just depends what you're looking to get into. You don't have to restore a freaking 68 Corvette to drive to work. You can just go buy a Honda Civic. Like, you must do what you feel is right. There you go. So yeah, so for some reason it doesn't show a screw going in here. I put a screw in there, and now we got to put the ECAS fitting on. So where's the ECAS fitting? There we go, ECAS fitting. .3D printing is hard to get started? Not really. Stop supporting your printer, or they come out with something new and then you just have a big paperwork. Yeah, like, I'll be honest, Bamboo hasn't really come out with anything since the original X1 that I think is game changing. Like, the P1 is just a stripped down X1, and the A1 series, while perfectly fine printers, are just cheap entry level printers. There's nothing game changing about them except their price point, which, thanks to tariffs, are kind of, who even knows anymore. I hate pushing these stupid little ECAS fittings together. Where did I put that 1, 2, 3 block? Where did I put that one? But yeah, just find what works for you, and if it works for you, it works for you. Use it, and move on with your life. There we go. So there's that. And then we push this fitting into here. There we go. ECAS fitting install. So that's this guy. And now we need to put a micro switch and a steel ball in here. Okay. I gotta find that. Where would that even be at? Where would that even be at? Micro switch and a steel ball. Because this, I'm assuming, is for the cutter. Okay, here are some blades. I'm assuming that's for the cutter. Springs. Steel ball. Steel ball. Where is my ball of steel? It's all M5 stuff. Oh, here we go. Steel ball. Stainless steel balls. Hey everyone. I've got balls of steel. Okay, get it out of your system now. Everyone get it out. Everyone get it out of your system now. I can't even see where the ball of steel goes. I can't see. How does this even go? Okay, so so the steel ball goes at the top, and then the micro switch goes in there. Okay, so it goes in there, and now I need a micro switch. I'm assuming it's this micro switch with a really short cable, because that's the only other one I could think of. Because the other micro switch I have is for the end stops. So, okay, and then we also need the M2. I saw them earlier. Here we go. Oh, no. What are these? Self-tappers? M210s. Yeah, M210s. Make sure I don't lose them. Yeah. There we go. What is my... Nope, not you. Don't lose this guy. You go with this guy. You entered your name wrong in the filament drawing. As long as your email is fine, you're good. As long as the email is valid, you're good. Just don't be trying to rig the system. Okay, so there's a little note down here though I should probably read. Step 6 needs to flatten the pins on the micro switch. What does that mean? What do you mean flatten? Bend them backwards, I'm assuming? I'm assuming it means bend them backwards. Well, we'll put this in and then we'll bend them down if we need to. So this goes into here. Okay, this is kind of... Well, this is tight. Ah, there we go. Okay, that's in. Yeah, the biggest complaint I'm having about this build so far is documentation. Like, nothing so far has been like complete, like, okay, I gotta reach out to the manufacturer and figure out what the hell's going on. But it's definitely, I have built plenty of printers before, and I've built plenty of Vorons before, so I kinda know how it goes together, so I can infer a lot of it. But if you have never built a Voron before, or help you if you've never built a 3D printer before, this build would probably be a little bit hard, but not hard because of the build itself, hard because of the documentation, if that makes sense. Okay. So I'm assuming if I push a piece of filament in here, it'll click. Yeah. So you can actually see it. Yeah, you can actually see it click. So that's good. So the switch works. I'm not going to bend the pins until I have to. I'm going through this gamer stuff really fast, so we're probably going to get to the bureau clock really quick. Okay, so we've done that. We put the steel ball in the micro switch. And now we put this guy on the back. And that screws in with an M38 from that side. Oh wait, there's an M38 on this side. Oh, an M38 goes through there. Forgot about that. Wait, where does that M38 go? What is this on the back? What is this round thing on the back? Where's that M38 go? Oh, that went there. No, that went through. Where's this M38 go? There is no M, unless I missed something underneath. Where does this M38 go? Oh, that's the motor. Is that the motor? What the hell? Is that the motor? When did it have me install the motor? This is what I mean by this instruction. These instructions, okay, I guess I gotta find the motor. These instructions could be a lot better. Yeah, these instructions definitely could be a bit clearer. Where did I put the motor? I think it's on the other side. One second. Motor's on this side. Is it on this side? Screen. That. Nope. 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 Maybe it's on the other side. Motor. Is it with the hot end? No, it's not with the hot end. Gotta be somewhere. Gotta be somewhere. Because these are where all the motors are, right here. Got the 4 for that, the 2 for that. Are they? No. No. These are these panels. Nope, those are... Okay, where's the Z? Where is the Z motor? Or the extruder? because they don't have a cutout for it here, so it's got to be over on this side. Extruder motor. It's got to be over here. So fan blower. Where are you? Where are you? You're a PCB. No. Oh, screen. Nope. Big old power cable. I mean, they give you a nice power cable. It's actually like a beefy one. Okay, it's not in here. I am missing. Where is the extruder motor? I am missing the extruder motor. If somebody wants to go back to the very first stream where I unboxed this and figure out where I put it, because I don't see it. I do not see the extruder motor anywhere. Like, I have the hot end. Unless it's in with the PCBs. Nope. This kit, I've kept everything together in this kit. Like, this kit is only in the 2 boxes. Because I've got the cables, the AB motors. Random power brick. I don't know what this is for. Okay. This is empty. This has nothing. And then this is just panels. I am missing the extruder motor. It was in the foam cutout. Well, the thing is, I'm looking at the foam cutout. Oh! Found it. There was an itty-bitty cutout, and literally, this was on top of it, covering it. It was like a whole sheet of cutout. It's like, it was literally like in a hole like this, and then this was like here, but it was like by itself. Okay, we found it. Found it! Okay. We're good. We're good. So I'm assuming you go here. Actually, I should probably make sure that the gears actually engage on this. They do. Yeah, we're good. Okay, and then we need an M38. Thought you were taking today off. No, I'm here. Originally, I didn't know if I was going to stream because there was a chance I might have headed out to Rocky Mountain, but I did not go. So here I am. And also, we should have a little M3 washer on this. So I'm going to grab an M3 washer from stock. go. Yeah, Murph. What did I say? Did I say Smurf? Murph. Or Earth? Or Murph? Too many rep rap fests. Too many rep rap fests. Go. Lock that in place. Have I looked at polychroma? Not really. I'll be honest. I haven't tried any of the new Polymaker stuff. My rep was supposed to send me some stuff, and I never got it. So I got to figure out what's going on with them in terms of communication. It's a bit of a gong show right now. Okay. So M320. 320, M320. Dude, I'm looking forward to the member stream. I bought a Gundam Gunpla kit. So we're going to be building a Gundam on the Wednesday member stream. So that'll be fun. Actually looking forward to that. So if you're a channel member or Patreon supporter, pay attention for the announcement on Wednesday. Probably be around noonish. And if you want to come hang out when we do it, and you're not a channel member or Patreon supporter, that's an easy fix. Just become a channel member or Patreon supporter. You get access to the channel in the Discord where I put the alerts out and everything for that stuff so you don't miss out. Or you might just luck out and somebody might gift you a membership between now and the end of stream. You could just be lucky. I don't even have to spend $2. It's only $2. What's a Gundam? I'm just gonna say giant fighting robot. And I know that'll make people angry, but that's the easiest way to describe it. Gundam's not just a mech. It's a Gundam. There we go. So we've got the attachment thing on the back. So that is the extruder built. I'm gonna go ahead and put this part on now. I don't like these washers that we have here. Where do these are some really skinny washers. Hopefully they, we don't need them. Because they don't call out where they go. They don't call out where they go. I mean, on the bright side, there's enough float in here where like the gears line up pretty good, so I'm not too concerned. But I am gonna put this guy on now so I don't lose it. There we go. So that is that. And now we need to attach the PCB with M3/8. Okay. So which PCB is that? Stealthburner can toolhead board. Not this guy. Is it this guy? Is it this guy? I think it's this guy. None of these PCBs are labeled, by the way. Ooh, that is that's got some weight. This board has some weight to it. And of course, it's got the stupid thing I gotta take off. Premium member, you get some pennies every month. Well, I purposely made the channel memberships. If you want to be a channel member of your own accord, it's only $2. I purposely made it dirt cheap as I can make it. Because I as much as, you know, hey, I do need to make money. It is my job. I don't like gatekeeping content. So I'd rather, you know, I'd rather have 10 people give $2 a month than 4 people give $5 a month, if that makes sense. When it comes to being a channel member and channel supporter. Okay, so this is probably where it's going to come into bending the pins. Yeah, so this, I'm assuming we're going to have to bend them backwards. Mr. Tiburon gifted 5 community memberships. Cheers and appreciate it. Best way to support the channel, be a channel member. Okay, so bend these over. Try not to break anything. This one's going to be annoying because there's there we go. Okay. So where does these plug into? Fan, RGB. Where are the end stops on this? Because we got what is this? Is this the right one? No, this. Yeah, because there's the front. So we got fan. There's 3 fans on this. An RGB hookup. A USB hookup. Another USB hookup. There are 3 USB ports on this. There's USB 1, USB 2, and then another USB 2. And then we have a Canon USB switch. The USB-C port. There's quite a bit on this. I'll be honest, there's quite a bit on this board. The fan header is just a terminal. Assuming this goes to there. There's quite, they managed to shove a lot onto this board. Yo, dog, I heard you like USB. I mean, I'll be honest, I'd rather more than less. I mean, it's always better to have more than you need and not use them than less and then end up needing them. So, I mean, I'll take it. Which board is that? It's the one that comes with the Fysetc kit. I'm pretty sure you could probably buy it on its own. But okay, there we go. Talking with the wifey. There we go. So that is that. Look at all them ports. Look at all damn ports. Look at all damn chickens. M312 and the cover. Okay. So, open this up. M312. 8, 16, 312. Why am I so hungry? I don't know why I'm so hungry right now. Just had dinner. Was that cleared all? Oh, it is cleared all the way through. Just is. We had pork chops and fries. Nothing fancy, but always good. I might have screwed up because I don't know where this has got to go. The fact that it doesn't tell you where this goes is kind of annoying. Because that don't fit anywhere. Okay, well that's a problem for future me. Still doing the fasting? I stopped doing it for a bit, but now I'm doing it again. So that probably has something to do with it. There's like a little gap here. Okay, there's that. And then, so that's that. Now I need a 37 fan. Nope. A 37 fan. Probably in the fans and blowers box on the other side of the wall. A memento. This printer is huge, by the way. Where is the fan? No. Okay, I'm not a fan of the fact that there's like 5 different boxes that have fans in them. And they're all different. Okay, it's not over here. So it must be on the other side. Okay. It's funny, as we get closer to the end of the build and I have less components, I'm having a harder time finding stuff. Empty bag. I've got a fan, I've got a bunch of fans here, but none of them are 37 fans. Oh, here it is. Got it. $37. And then this just kind of, I guess, I don't know where the wire is supposed to go. Does it tell me where the wire is supposed to go? Nope, of course not. Oh, okay, I gotta cut that out. Uh-oh. Oh well. Oh. Oop. Gotta cut this stupid little peg here because I'm pinching the wire. Now I gotta get it. Did I just break it? Yeah, I just broke the fan. Great, I just broke the fan. And the housing's wedged in there. Great. Well, to Amazon we go. If I can get this stupid fan out. I might have an extra 37 fan somewhere. I'm not a fan of this. Not a fan of this. This just disintegrated. That just disintegrated. 24 volt, 3007 fan. I might have extra somewhere. I gotta go take a look now. Oh well. Second. Nope. Nope. Nope, nothing on this side. 3007 fan. Nope. What else uses a 3007? Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I might have one downstairs, but I'm probably gonna have to buy one. Hit up Amazon or something. Trying to think what other kit would have one that I may be able to pilfer one from, but I don't think I have anything on hand that I can easily just steal one from. Oh well. Okay. Well, we'll skip the fan for now. And then an M36. Button head. Ooh, button head. How do I not have a bit for this size? There we go. So we will just leave it fanless for now, and then I will find a fan. So Iran is a country. Did they pull some shenanigans? Well, outside of the shenanigans they've been pulling for the past week. Because, like, if World War III officially starts while I'm streaming, you're allowed to tell me. They announced nuclear site strikes? Really? Or strikes on the nuclear site? U.S. strikes Iran. Oh, shit. Top demons on intelligence communities. Iran has evacuated nuclear site. Reported struck by the U.S. some time ago. Huh. Those. Oh. B-2 bombers. Oh, cool. Okay. Grab this guy. Grab this guy. Grab this guy. Okay, I'm ready. Off we go. Off to war. Ah, shoot, where did I put all my bottle caps? I know I have the bottle caps somewhere. Where did I put the bottle caps? I need the bottle caps. Can't find the bottle caps. Screw it. I'm not going to bother. If I can't find the bottle caps, there's no point. No point if I can't find the bottle caps. I mean, technically, you don't call it a world war until it's already begun. Like, it's one of those things like, yeah, it has to start, and then you go back and call it a world war. Yes. Yeah, but what did they hit? Because that's the thing. Like the big site is they have the one site that's like 100 meters underground in a mountain, and it's like, how deep did they hit? Because that thing is like way down there, and it's like you need a big bada boom to get at it. Anyways, back to building a printer. Okay, so now we're putting the hot end in. So obviously I'm gonna have to hit up Amazon and buy a fan. So that's gonna be a bit annoying, but it is what it is. So this is our hot end. The hot end that comes with it is this guy. It's like a bamboo-ish hot end, I guess. It uses like a custom nozzle. This is what we're using for now. I will be swapping it out. I've got like, what do I got here? That's a Diamondback. I got like some nice E3D stuff. I've got, I don't know, we'll put something in. I'll probably end up putting in something that is compatible with Stealthburner, just because then it's a drop-in replacement, but we'll see. But for now, we're gonna build it the way that it comes. So we need to put this together, I guess. Yeah, as long as they don't shut down Europe. Yeah, that'd be nice. You know, World War III is not, you know, fun. Because they said they struck, but the problem is, like, you don't know what they actually hit yet. Okay, so. I haven't had to put one of these together in a while. So I'm assuming we put gloop on this side. And our thermistor goes in there. I'm assuming our heater goes on here. And then the clip, assuming goes on this one. You know, it'd be nice if they actually show you how to use it, how to put it together. I got gloop all over me. There we go. I think I put that on backwards. I think I put that on backwards. 1 second. Fordo, they did hit Fordo, okay. That's the thing, Fordo's the one that's under the mountain. Or I think they're all like underground, but Fordo is like the big one. That's where they actually enrich it, if I remember correctly. I'm not a fan of these clip style ones. Put this on. Put it on backwards. I'm getting thermal paste all over my hands. I mean, on the bright side, there's going to be thermal paste on everything now. We'll all get along. Yeah, it's too much paperwork. There we go. There we go, okay. That makes sense. Now it's on. Okay, that's on. Yeah. Bombs. Trending on Twitter. Bombs. A very successful attack on 3 nuclear sites in Iran, including Fordo, Nance, and Eshtafan. All planes are now outside of Iran airspace. A payload of bombs was dropped. Gotta love his word. Bombs. Freaking. Saw a thing where it's like he won't hire anyone who he thinks is smarter than him, and that explains so much. Okay, so this got to come this way. There we go. Okay, so that is that put together. Okay, hopefully the nozzle's tight. Brian, congratulations. Yeah, yeah. I'm just wondering if there's going to be retaliation. That's what I'm worried about, is retaliation. That's what I'm worried about, is like the actual retaliation. Because like all this is reliant on the fact that you hope they haven't developed anything. Like you have to hope that, you know, oh, they're a week away. I remember in the 90s when they're like, oh, they're a year or two away. It's been a year or two away for my entire life. So it's kind of like shit or get off the pot kind of thing. So. That one. Yeah, I don't know why this kit doesn't come with like a proper high flow hot end. Like, on the bright side, it'll be easy to swap it out, because I'm just going to swap it out to some hot end that is drop-in compatible with Stealthburner. So I can just, you know, 2 printed parts, doot, done. Run a PID and move on with your life kind of thing. The other half on with M316s, and then we have this filament cutter thing. Okay, so just got to go down and around. Same with you, down and around. Okay, M316s. M316s, M316. You're 63. Duck and cover. I mean, technically, like, I'm not too worried. I live in one of those areas where it's like, there ain't no point about worrying. So. Okay, I'll put these 2 on the top. I forgot to put the PTFE tube in there. Does it even tell you to put a PTFE tube in there? Book of Bush? Probably not. Bush was actually somewhat smart. He played a fool, but he's like, what's that one British prime minister you guys just had with the bad hair? He's actually apparently pretty educated, just they play the fool because people seem to like it more. Okay, so now that all goes in there. You can go over there. I should have used the really good thermal paste. So now we need this arm, this cutter. Boris Johnson, yeah. Also, I heard a thing, he has like a bunch of kids that like nobody knows about. He's got like some weird private life. But he's a politician. All politicians are weird. That's how you know they're weird. They're politicians. So these are the blades. Open? Open? Oh, it's taped. grew up in the teen. Yeah, I mean, I'm 37, so I was in high school during Gulf War II. Like, I remember the whole recounts and all that shit. I remember watching that on the news. So, okay, they give you a lot of blades. You get a lot of blades with this kit. So, yeah. I'm assuming this just kind of is in there. I really don't like these instructions. Like, I'm assuming you just kind of push it in. So I did. Got a cutting mat here. And then this just kind of goes in here. And then, what is it, an M210 holds it in place? Does it matter which way it goes? I don't think it matters which way it goes. Yeah, it just says the one screw. Okay. M210. Okay. Yeah, WMD's in Iraq. I remember. I was too young for Gulf War I, and I just missed the cutoff for Afghanistan. maybe third time's the charm. Third time's the charm. Born too young for war in the Middle East, born too late for war in the Middle East, born just in time for war in the Middle East. Question about index. I know it's early yet, but on 2.4, do you lose Z height? I can't remember off the top of my head. I believe you do. It depends on how the setup is done. You may lose a little, but you'd be able to gain it back by adding like a top hat. It depends how you do your wires. It's going to depend a lot on how your specific... Wow, this is... Let's hold the really sharp knife while I try and put a screw into it. Okay. So, this is just held in with a screw, but it just kind of flops around like this. Like, this is supposed to flop around, I guess. Now what? There's a spring. Oh, and it screws in from the back. Okay, so I need to find the spring. Where's the spring at? And you gotta put a hex nut in there, and then I gotta put the... Okay. Oh wait, springs are on the other side, I think. I think springs are on... Are they in here? Oh shoot. I remember seeing them in here. Springs! Oh wait, no, these are the big... Okay, I gotta find the little spring. There's the little springs. There's a little cap. I don't see a little cap. World War III is trending. I'm just wondering if those bunker busters were actually enough to take out that one site, because that one site was like way underground, and the bunker busters were like, well, they might not make it. So, okay, so that spring goes in there, and then we need an M38 and an M320. 320. And it's an M320 flathead cap screw. 312, M310, M314, garbage, M325, M318, 30, M320, but these are not, these are socket head. I do not see an M320 flathead. Take care, Admiral Adama. We need you to drop a battle star from orbit. I'll give you a call. Just in case. I'm stealing from stock. It's like, I'm not going to go digging. It needs to be a little bit longer than this one. Come on, I got to have M320 somewhere. I should have them in here. I think these are M320s. Yeah. Yep. Now I get to do my thing where I grab 20 different Allen keys trying to find the right size one. Of course I have a klutz and I didn't put them back where I should. Nope. Where'd it go? Oh, here's. There we go. And then it says put an M38 socket head. Where? I'm assuming there. I really don't like these instructions. I really do not like how they did these instructions. They are poopy. Okay, garbage, garbage, garbage. These instructions could be a lot better. I know that. See, that's the thing. That's what you do. Or actually, no, I should be talking about that. I can't make that joke on YouTube. Ow. Yeah, by the way, there's now a knife in here, so be careful. So I'm assuming the M38 here is just a stop. Just prevent it from going out too far. Yeah, I'm assuming it's just a stop to prevent it. Okay, so now I need to put a PTFE tube in here. It doesn't tell you anywhere. It doesn't tell you anywhere to put a PTFE tube in here. It doesn't tell you anywhere to put a PTFE tube. So I got to find a PTFE tube, obviously. Does this kit even come with PTFE tubes? I can't remember if I've seen any PTFE tube with this kit so far. Let me check the other side. Nope, no PTFE tube. Okay. Nope. I should have some. Now I gotta find where I have some. I should have some somewhere. The question is where. Do I have actually? Oh, actually, I might be low on PTFE tubes. Nope, that's too big. The problem is all the stuff that I have is like reverse Bowden. So it's all too big. It is of... Yeah, reverse Bowden. Are you the right size? You might be the right size. Capricorn tube. No, it's such a short run. You don't want to use cap. Oh, actually, they do give you tube. They do give you tube. It's just blue. I thought it was wire. They do give you tube. My bad. They do give you tube. It's blue. Okay, so now the fun part. This doesn't fit. 1 second here. Okay, so you come out. Nope, too tight. I'll loosen it up. There we go. There's that. Okay. Okay, so that is that. So I need that much PTFE, but I also need to put a nut in there. So an M3 nut. So this is going to have a little bit trouble with flexibles, I think. So now there we go. And we put a T-nut on top. Oop. Or not a T-nut, a X-nut up top. Okay. And now I'm going to screw it back together while holding that down. And that should pinch that in place. Okay. Now, do that and tighten this. Tighten that. now we can put this back in. There we go. That makes sense. There we go. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Okay. So we've got that done, that done, that done. And now we can actually start putting stuff on the printer. Oh, shit. It's about that time, y'all. Start mounting stuff. Heck yeah. So we're going to need this. We're going to need this. Try not to slice myself on the thing we just made. Actually, let me do a test fit here. Just make sure. Is there enough room there? I guess there's enough room there. Hopefully there's enough room there. You all go through there. Okay, I guess. Yeah, it does work. It does work. Okay. Okay, so we need this. We need this. Try not to slice my fingers open. That. Leave this here for now. Bring this over to the other side. And then what size screws are we going to need? I love... They give you a whole bunch of nozzles, but that Hotend uses a non-standard nozzle size. So they give you a whole bunch of nozzles that you can't even use with the Hotend that comes with the kit. M36. So we're going to need M36. I've got M38s over there. And that all just attaches to the M38s. Okay, let's put this together first. Let's put this together first. PCB LED. Okay, these are the PCB LEDs right here. So we'll build this first, and then we'll go put it on. Pedantic and a waste of time. What are we bitching about? What are we complaining about in chat? I gotta check chat. What are we complaining about? What are we complaining about? I don't know. I'm not digging through that. I like the fact that I don't have to actively moderate my chat too heavily, and I'd like to keep it that way, so. Ooh, fancy. They have LEDs that are in the shape of the VORON logo. Okay, so we got PCB LEDs, we got some fans, and that all goes in there. And then we also have... I love how they don't even like show you how this frickin' attaches. They really dropped the ball with the documentation. Like this PCB mounts here, but you have no way of knowing that. You have no way of knowing that this mounts to the back of this. I don't even know how this goes in. That just kind of... just kind of sit in there? How does this work? Because this goes in here. Okay. And that goes in here. Did I put it in the right way? Uh-oh. I'm pretty sure these doesn't matter which way this goes. Yeah, that goes in like that. There we go. And this goes in like that. And if you do it right, you should have that. Now this, how's this supposed to fit in here? Is this supposed to like, is it supposed to sit in here? How does this go? Or does it just kind of, just kind of wedge it in? Yeah, because this one ain't gonna work. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. So this is a custom one. This is a different one. Because this one, okay, I think I have to do a bit of modification. Because it's got a brim that's a little elephant footy. Okay. Yeah, come on. How's this supposed to go in? Like, does it just, oh. That works. Did I put it together the right way? Yep, that's the right way. Okay, now I gotta put this in here. Then. And you just hope it never has to come out. Just hope it never has to come out. Okay, so now so these are a bit different than the stock ones because these actually have like actual connectors on them. Most other ones that I see, they're just kind of soldered on, whereas these ones actually have like an actual removable connector. So I guess that's nice if you ever got to replace them. But see it being a bit of a butt because now they're bigger. Ow. There we go. Oh, come on. No, that's not right. That's not right. Nope. Nah, whatever. That's wedged in there. That ain't coming out. There we go. Okay, goes there. Come on, get in there. There we go. That's that. Normally, I don't bother with the LEDs, I'll be honest. But this kit comes with them, and they're pre-made already, so you know what? You might as well. But normally, I try to avoid, or I don't bother with the LEDs just because it's another potential failure point, simple as. Okay, so now, fans. Hoping he's going to see me at Rocky Mountain. Yeah. I mean, I was pretty open about it on stream, the past couple of streams, mentioning that I probably wouldn't make it. So. Yeah, as fun as it would have been, it just wasn't in the cards this year. Chalk it up to a mixture of, we'll just go with budget and timetable. So that's all that. Yeah, like it doesn't even tell you on here. Like step 4, yeah, the cab expansion needs to be installed, but you show me a picture of how it installs. Step 5, connect to the can pins. But also, it doesn't tell you that you have to cut up the fan. Show any interest in 3D printing? He does. He doesn't come on camera though. But he likes the toys I print, and he likes making stuff and whatnot. So. But yeah, it doesn't show on here that you have to modify the fan at all. They don't mention it at all. We must rip and tear. Where is bastard? Yeah, get yourself a big chunky bastard file if you don't have one. Really handy when you gotta, you know, shape stuff. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. It's 10 o'clock at night. There we go. Now we gotta find that little piece that goes in the back. I think it's this guy here. Nope. So that goes like that. So that's USB. Why does it give you a USB here? Something plug into there? Am I missing something? And they give you like literally a USB here. Okay, what does this attach with? It doesn't tell you what it attaches with. I'm assuming it's M36s. I'm assuming it's M36s. Flathead cap screws. Yeah, we'll go with or M38s. We'll go with M38s. Why not? M38s. Everything else seems to be M38s. Why not? Cardo or Beacon? It comes with I don't know. It comes with one of them. Actually, I'm going to use flatheads just to be safe. Or button heads, just lower profile just in case. How are things? Things are good. We're going to get this tool head installed, and then next stream will be wiring, because it is getting really hot in here. And alas, poor York, I cannot take off all my clothes. So we're just going to call it an end to stream at that point. Although I will say it is about beer o'clock. I mean, World War III is kicking off. Why not have a beer? And again, be careful. You're screwing into plastic. Last thing you want to do is to over tighten it and break them. Beer, 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 magical beer, beer, beer. Brr. Is there actually any news about it, though? No further strikes would plan, just the latest strikes on the plant. Okay. They did some tomahawks too. I just want to see how effective those bunker busters were. Oh, they did use the mop. They did use the mops. So it'll be interesting to see if they actually managed to penetrate the bunker. That's the interesting thing. Well, that's a good beer. Good beer. Okay, so let's plug this in. So RGB. They give you a lot of extra wires with this. RGB. And then X fan 0 and fan. Okay, so which one's fan 0? Okay, how does this even fit? And this is 2 wires. Where's the wiring diagram? Do they give you a wiring diagram? Yeah, so I gotta repin it. Because this isn't even long enough. This isn't even long enough. And they're not even the right types of... Because this apparently has to reach to here, and there ain't no way in hell that's reaching. And I gotta swap the pins. So let's see what we got here. Let me go grab heel nose. Guys, I think they're over here. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Thankful I can't serve. Yeah. I mean, I was in for 6 years, but I've been out for 12 now, so. So on the bright side, I probably wouldn't. Are these even? Nope, these are not the right ones. These are. How easy are these to unpin? I am so gonna stab myself. Okay, so that's that. So if this goes in like that, the one on the right has to be red. Middle is black. Wait, no, I did it backwards. Shoot. Yeah, no, I did it backwards. Shoot. Because the far one is red. Far one is red. Far one is red. Yeah, because they have positive and they are labeled. Like, it's nice that they actually have them labeled on. Every time I do this, I'm terrified I'm going to stab myself. You go there. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Okay, there we go. Okay. So now this has to apparently go into here. Like, how? You know what? The joys of pins, I'm just going to reassign the pins. They should both be 24 volts. They better be 24 volts. There we go. Yeah, I'm just going to reassign the pins. Come on. There we go. Now, you get in there. Come on, come on. You got it. There we go. You go there. You go there. There we go. Okay. That goes in. There we go. And now I have all this extra wire. What the hell am I going to do with this? You know what? Come on. See if I can stuff it under here. There we go. You go there. I'm really hoping that this doesn't... I got a feeling this is going to prevent it from actually closing. Yeah, that's going to crush. That's going to crush. I'm going to have to shorten these. I'm going to have to shorten these wires. Yeah, this... I'm going to have to lengthen that and shorten that. I'm not a fan of this. I'm going to do it on my own time. There's no way this is all going to fit in here. 20 pounds of wire in a 2-pound container. Let's see, how much can we shove in here? How much can we shove in here? This is the easiest way to tell how a kit is compared to other kits, is stuff like this. This is like your canary in a coal mine. To judge like how you can judge this kit compared to other kits, or how you can compare kits. It's the little stuff like this. If the kit comes with the right number of screws and the right size extrusions, that's one thing. But like when it comes to like stuff like this, the little quality of life stuff, that's how you judge a kit. That's how you tell if a kit's like, you know, a good kit or a bad kit. It's like, does it come with everything you need to build a printer? Yeah. But does it come with everything you need to build a printer in a timely fashion It won't drive you going insane trying to, you know, shove all the wires into a 20 pounds of wires into a trench. There we go. Yeah, there's not enough room in there. Come on. Yeah, I'm gonna have to rewire it all. It might fit. No, that's not gonna fit. There's too much wire. Fuck it. I'll solder it all up and redo it all. And that one needs to be extended, so I'll fix that. Okay. Let's go mount the tool head. Let's go mount the tool head. Why not? M3/8 and M3/6s, right? Is that what I need? M3/8s and M3/6s. Note to self, remember what page you're on next time. M3/6s. M3/8s. Okay. At least your shop has air conditioning. Nice. So we got this. And we got that. And if you're wondering if it comes with a beacon or a cartographer, it comes with whatever one this is. I think that's a cartographer. I don't know. It comes with that. Okay. Right on through to the other side. Yeah, it comes with connectors. I'm not gonna do it tonight because it's really hot and I'm gonna have to solder and whatnot. But I do have everything I need to change the wires and fix the wires, so I'll just do that on another stream, or I'll just do it on my own time between now and whatchamacallit. So there is the probe. It is hot in here. This side of the garage is really hot. There's no fan, and the garage door is right here, so it's this is the toasty side. That's why I have my delicious beer to keep me cool. Can't remember how this mounts. It goes like that, yeah. Can it goes from the back? Does it from the back or from the front? From the front. I need an Allen key for this. go. We got that one. Don't think that's right. Where's the right one? Oh, of course I don't have it over here. Oh. Nope. Don't have the right size Allen key on this side. That's okay. Plenty of room, though. Plenty of room. So much room for activities. Actually, what do I need to mount this? Any long screws, I think. Or actually, are there even screws to mount that? 1 second. Because I don't have the instructions on this. M3/8. Oh, that's right. It's M3/8 at the top. That's right. There's also like no lighting on this side. Okay, let's see what I'm doing. There we go. I'll do this. Okay, I'll grab an Allen key quick. Is this the right one? Hopefully it's the right one. Oop. Back to the other camera. Okay. So you can go there, you go there, you go there. Like that. And then, I don't think this will fit. I'm just checking, but I'm probably gonna have to redo all the wiring on this to make it actually fit. Because, yeah, there's no way that's fitting. So I'm gonna have to redo all the wiring, but you just wanna see what it looks like. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna have to redo all the wiring because there's no way it's all fitting with the, it is way too tight in here. So I'm gonna have to lengthen this wire to go around and in, and then shorten some other wires to make it work. But, there you go. 1 second, let me just get some longer screws so it doesn't fall out. I think it's, what, M550s? Yeah, it's M550s. 60s? M560s? There's M550s. Yeah, it is frosty beverage time. That is for sure. And we're probably going to be doing the giveaway soon. So if you haven't entered for your chance to win some Polymaker Filament, link in the video description. Enter for your chance. Do this now. Yeah, so I'm just gonna let that sit there for now, but there you go. So filament cutter is right there. I don't know what it hits, but the filament cutter is there. But there we go. It is starting to look like a printer. Did you hear that? Either one firework went off or somebody just did a desk pop. I just heard a pop, and I'm like, uh-oh. Uh-oh. You heard a small pop? Yeah, I heard that pop too. That was one singular pop. Oh, that's another one. Shut down. So there we go. We got the tool head assembled. Yay! So yeah, so I'm gonna definitely have to do some fixing of that tool head. Yeah, that's one way to make a Stealthburner look small. I mean, here, let me throw a picture on the Discord. Whew, it is warm. There we go. Put a picture on the Discord. Whew. It's starting to definitely look like Phoenix from Wish. I mean, it's not a Phoenix. It is a Venture XL, which is based on a VORON V2. So yeah, Canada Day is July 1st. Today is just the summer sol, or yesterday was summer solstice. It is actually what it is right now. It is 4 minutes until the giveaway because it is hot. So I'm probably gonna be ending the stream at 10:30, or at least doing the giveaway at 10:30. Oof, oof, oof. There was an earthquake in Montreal? Really? I mean, I was in, when there was the Ottawa earthquake in 2010, I was in Ottawa for that. That was interesting because that was the first time I was ever in an actual earthquake where I felt it. Because it's like, I've been through earthquakes before. It's like, oh, you had an earthquake, and you're like, I did? Oh, okay. But this was like, no, a bunch of us were out in a parking lot. I heard another pop. I'm hoping they're fireworks. But yeah, we were out in a parking lot and it just sounded like a freight train and everyone's like, what? And then it's just like, and it's like, oh, that was an earthquake. 3.7 in St. Jerome. Okay. Just north of Denver. There's several earthquakes that have been unnerving, but you can, yeah. Like, unless you live in an area where, like, you're on a massive fault line and it's like, no, you get proper earthquakes, not like the, oh no, something fell over kind of earthquake. Like, if you only get below 5, it's like, oh, okay, shake, rattle, and roll, move on with your life. But if it's like, you live in, California, and it's like, oh, we got an earthquake, then it's like, oh shit. You might want to pay attention. 3.7 St. Jerome. And now somebody's driving by in a really loud truck. I was on the floor, safety officer in building when one hit. I had to go to stairwells. I mean, like where I live, we get tornadoes. Like I live in Southern Ontario, we get more tornadoes here than like anywhere else in Canada, and they're usually like F1s. But we get tornadoes here because we get like where I live, like Southern Ontario, where I'm at, is like the thunderstorm capital of Canada. We get more thunderstorms here than anywhere else in Canada, and we do get the odd tornado. We get like 1 or 2 tornadoes a year, but it's like usually out in like the fields. Like we had one come across the road a couple years back. That one was a little freaky, but it was like an F1. So. The Ottawa one broke so. Yeah, I remember they closed the mall. I'm just reading up on the news from Iran just to see, because like the thing is, it's like it's one of those things. It's like, okay, Iran, oh yeah, they're 3 weeks away from a nuke. They've been 3 weeks away from a nuke forever. We've kind of, unfortunately, thanks to the U.S. pussyfooting around Ukraine, we've kind of realized like, hey, if you're a country without nukes, you're susceptible to being bitched around by countries with nukes, and nobody will come to defend you, as Ukraine found out. They gave up their nukes, and the U.S. refused to defend them properly. Because, ooh. So now every country that doesn't have nukes is like, shit, we need to get nukes now, because that's the only way to guarantee our safety. So every country is going to be wanting nukes. So it's one of those things now. It's like, you close one Pandora's box, and now you open another one. Nobody bitches about North Korea. Well, everyone bitches about North Korea, but nobody does anything about North Korea anymore. North Korea has nukes. All right, let's do this giveaway. It is really hot in here. Let's do this giveaway. Copy the names, put the names in the things. Dude, we had a massive storm the other night. Like the house, like it was so windy, the house was shaking during the storm. Perfect storm. Oh shoot. Okay, race. Boogeyman WMDC. Yep, I remember that. So we got 199 people tonight. Random. Nope, random. Bots. 199. Just when I thought we'd be pitting tanks OD green. Back to tan. Okay, how it works, if you win, you get a free spool of filament from Polymaker. But if I pick your ball and you are the luckiest ball in the world, this one right here on the right, you get a free hat. So Demish Design, if you win, you get a free hat. Exclamation mark zoom zoom makes your ball go faster. Exclamation mark gullible makes everyone else go slower. Like the smash button and ring the bell and be subscribed to the channel. And, oh my God. The American B2s, they're bombing us. But if you're subscribed to the channel and you ring the bell, it makes your ball go even faster. Oh shit, I love this map. I didn't realize there was explosives on this map. Oh shit, you're going the wrong way, Tom. Rainy and windy. Oh, I'm 9 hours away from Ottawa. I am Look at a map of Canada, go as far south as you can go. That's where I'm at. I think it's interesting all B2 missions take off. It makes sense. A lot of the stuff the B2s carry, like those MOP massive ordnance penetrators, they are so heavy that the plane actually can't land with them. Technically it can. It's like one of those things. It's like, well, on paper the plane can land while carrying one of these, but it's not really like rated for it. Like it'll screw up the plane and it's a massive safety risk. So the thing is, it's like once you load it on the plane and the plane takes off, it can't land unless you decide to throw the bomb out. And those bombs cost 20 million a pop. So your tax dollars at work. So like you're not going to move them. You're not going to stage those things in forward operating bases because you have to fly them out in like a Herc or something. They weigh like 30,000 pounds. Somebody win. Holy hell, this is taking forever. How far do you have to go? Oh, it's just over here. Okay. But yeah, so you take off from the States because then you can guarantee the whole way there essentially. Lance Wood is in the lead. Come on, Lance, you can do it. Oh, never mind. Andrew? Oh, there goes LTX Designs. Who's Jack? Okay, somebody's probably gonna win, but I want to see what Jack is doing. Jack, what are you doing? I can't go any faster. Somebody's gonna win probably, but I'm trying to figure out what... Jack! Oh, Black Locust Farms won. Oh, okay, they erased Jack. Okay, Black Locust Farms won. So Black Locust Farms, congratulations, you have won yourself a spool of filament from Polymaker. Black Locust Farms, there you go. And there we go. So main menu, quit. There we go. It is hot out here. It is 32 degrees Celsius in my garage right now, just so you guys know. It is hot. I have a little fan blowing at me, which actually helps quite a bit. But yeah. Might just get one of those temporary stand-up AC units for now. Okay, so that is that. Okay, so we're gonna call it there. We will continue with this build most likely on Tuesday, unless it's way too hot out here. Then we'll do something inside and we'll come back out here on Friday or something. But yeah, shout out to Fysetc for the kit that we're building for this build series. Links for them in the description below. Also shout out Polymaker for the spool of filament we gave away this stream and every stream. Links for all of them and more in the description below. Affiliate links don't cost you anything extra, go a long way in supporting the channel. And for those that donate to the channel, gifted memberships to others, or became members of the channel yourself, I thank you for not being able to do the things I do, create the content I create. Without your continued support, you make it all possible. We're gonna call it there because it is a flippin' oven out here. And enjoy the rest of your weekend. Be safe out there. Wash your hands. Prep that bunker. And I will see you next week. Good night.